I got a big box full of stuff. Let's see what is in there. One Nintendo Switch. Another one. And 3, 4 and 5 broken switches. This is one of the 5 faulty switches that I bought, number 17, so let's start with this one. It says that it does not charge, no light. So let's see what happens when we plug it in. I got my amp meter here showing. Oh, we have a short somewhere. This went totally black. There is no voltage, no amp going in. Let's look. Oh, I should have checked the port first. There is actually something. There is something here. I think it's a pin that has broke loose. Let's put this under a microscope and look better. Let's do that next. Alright, let's open it up. I took away these screws already to see if there was any water damage inside. It looked to be inside pretty good. The shield I have not taken off, so we'll see. We'll see how it looks underneath that. This looks to be really good. And now I'm gonna remove all these screws, and then we'll see. I'll get back when we take this shield off. Alright, so all the screws from the shielding is taken out, and now we're gonna take away the shield. I loosened it a little bit so it's easy. It looks really clean. Kind of dry, but I guess it's okay. I could put some new paste there if I get it working. Oh boy, everything is so small. I don't know what I got myself into here. But let's start with removing the battery. I think that's the first thing, and it should just pop out. Okay. And well, at least I don't see any water damage. And I know from phones that that's a real nightmare, so that's good. Well, I would really like to just charge up this battery and see if it works, or put a working battery in here and see if it turns on, but I don't know what this this pin that is shortening here that we saw on the microscope picture. The right thing would be to remove this USB port and then test it with a working battery. Okay, let's remove the main board, and then we'll remove the USB port. Let's do that now. I have to say, I'm really nervous. Well, not yet, but when I'm gonna desolder this, so I'm really nervous. Alcohol. Okay. I actually felt a little snap here. I think something opened already. Well, now with my logic, if there is any, this solder should melt faster. So now we go with the heat. Now we go with the heat on top of it, and let's yeah, and since I'm such an amateur and I'm scared, but it's still fun to see what we're gonna do. And if this works, we have a working switch, so okay. I have to reorganize this now because it's not working at all. It's just too hot for my fingers also. Didn't work. Solder is not melting. Alright, so by taking off the USB port I screwed up, and I wasn't patient enough, and also I didn't have my iron or the heat gun hot enough, I think. Maybe I thought it should come out easier, so I lost a couple of pads, as you saw on the microscope. Well, maybe I can still put a port here when I get one. I have ordered. They haven't arrived yet. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean it a little bit, and then we're gonna put it into the switch, and we see if we can get some life into the switch without the port. Alright, it's put together now. It should have a charge, so we should be able to just hook this up and turn it on, and hopefully it will work. If not, then we have to see if we can find other problem. Well, there is the empty port now, but let's see. Okay. Okay, looks good so far. All right. Well, the switch works. Okay, so she went through an operation which failed. The operation was a failure, but she lived. And I think now I'm going to put this aside for a while. I have been working so long for this, and it has been, I learned so much. I learned that I have to have more patience, more heat on the heat gun when I remove this, more time. I was too afraid of melting the plastic around here, and so yeah, I learned a lot of stuff, and that's good. And hopefully other people who will do their first switch don't make the mistakes I did. Try to be more patient. Don't rip it off of the position and remove all the pads. Yeah, but I can still I can always hook it up straight with cables and charge it some other way. So that is an option. But what I would like to is run jumper cables from only those pads that are needed to charge. I don't need the other ones. Not on this switch. I mean, most of the pads are anywhere gone. So if somebody knows the minimum required pins for a switch to get it to at least charge, and which pins they are, of course, and where I could run the jumper wires, that would be really helpful. Then I could then I could continue this project. This is as much as I'm going to do. So, well, I got life into the first switch. I will now do a 3DS as my next project, and then I go to my next switch. I have to have a real little pause here from switches. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.